everyone, and welcome back to a new episode here in the Little Painters. I'm your host Qamar Khaja, and in these episodes we do some fun and exciting ways to draw at home, and of course let's not forget our recycling projects. So let me add something else. Our projects or our episodes don't include kids only. It includes everyone from all different ages. Even your parents can watch with you guys and do the same thing. So to explain more about our episode of today, we're gonna have a short break and come back. Okay, now that we're back, let me start by telling you it's gonna be another painting project. We're gonna do something that I've seen often, but again, I didn't do it by myself, so I thought it would be a nice way to start with you guys. Have you ever seen something like a ocean or a beach with the waves and then some of the sand seeping through, and it's kind of like a camera that's taking a photo from the top? So I think it's really nice and very easy. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Of course, you're gonna be needing some brushes, different kind of shapes and sizes, whatever you have at home, and some cups with water. The more you have, the easier you're gonna clean up everything, and some palettes. Over here I have some already mixed palettes with different colors, and of course let's not forget our cloth or tissue. I'm really having a bad time with this background over here. As you can see, it's popping up again, so if you hear a sound like a pop or something, it's just these borders over here. Anyway, and for your paper, you're gonna be needing something harsh that can handle all of the colors that you're gonna add. It doesn't need to be colored like this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna color it all the way, so I don't think any of the purple is gonna show. So white is gonna be better, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna use. Okay, so to start, just go ahead and line where you want the line that separates the ocean and the sand. Get the idea? So I just want to line where I want the sand and my ocean, right? Divide my canson. So to do that, I'm just taking a random brush with a random color, which is blue, and then I'm just gonna do this like that. You can go ahead and do whatever you want, but actually maybe a little bit lower, like that. Yeah, so the sand is gonna be here and the ocean is gonna be there. So because we know now where everything is gonna line up, right? The ocean on the top and the sand on the bottom, so we can go ahead and color the background. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color the top blue and the bottom a sandy ochre color over here, and come back. So this is gonna be time lapse. So just wait and I'll come back. Okay, now that we're done with the first layer, let's go ahead and add some more details. And to do that, I'm just going ahead with a random brush. I think this is the widest one I have. And just make sure there's not a lot on the brush, something that is like that. And then just go ahead and add some lines mimicking some waves or the ocean lines. So don't make it straight. make some wavy lines like that, and make sure all of them are the same. So don't make them very random and the opposite of each other. Let them go all on the same line. All right, so then take another shade of blue and do some random lines as well. So the more lines you add, the more realistic it's gonna look like, and it's gonna look like the actual ocean. But just make sure that, again, all the lines match like that. And when you're done with this part, just go ahead and take, I think I'm gonna use this soft brush that I have, and just dab it a little bit with the brown. See, I have a lot here. I want something thin like that, and I'm just going through the sand, just giving a nice effect, hard effect. Just very, very random. Try not to make it very close to each other or very apart. Just make them like they're an actual one piece, not billions of pieces together. See that? We don't want that. But it's fine. If you do it, you can go ahead and fix it later. This is just the second layer, and we're gonna add a lot on top as well. I'm ruining it. So let me just clean my brush to fix the brown that I have on top of my brush. Doing it again. I think this is fine. Wait. See, the brush needs to be dry. All of my brushes are wet. Oh, I have here some. Okay, this is a dry brush. And then again, I like to use my hands. I'm sorry if this is bothering you. And again, just dabbing along. I'm just gonna do this, time lapse it, and come back with the next step. Okay, now that we're done with this part, let's go ahead and do the strong white color that's gonna mimic the top wave that is always having, or is always happening on the corners of the ocean, right? Top part of the ocean, it's always white looking on top of the sand. So to do that, just go ahead with your white, just add it like that with this technique, just to make it foamy, kind of like the actual waves. So I'm just gonna do this real fast and come back with the next step. Okay kids, as soon as you're happy with the line that you have, just go ahead and do a little bit on the sand part, again with the white, but just make sure that it's not as thick as this one, because we don't want all of this beautiful technique that we did to get damaged or covered up, right? So maybe something like that. Again, I'm using my hands as a reference, but you can use a cleaner palette, but I really like using my hands. And you can see how I'm just adding a little bit, because this, if you notice, sand is not just one color. It's very lots and lots of different colors, but the majority of it is the beige part. So this is what's making this is what will make your painting realistic when you add different colors. So I'm just gonna do this real fast and come back with the next step. Okay, now that we're done with the white, just go ahead with the ochre again and add another layer, but with this color instead. So something like that. I'm just gonna show you real fast. Very, very light, like that. This is gonna give the harsh sand effect. So just donning it like that. I'm just gonna do this real fast and come back. Okay, we are done with the sand. You can leave it as it is, but if you're not happy with it, you can just wait for it to dry and add some more layers and more colors. But I think this is really, really nice as it is like that. I think I want to add a starfish. I've seen that. I don't know if it's gonna mess up everything or not, but I'm just gonna take the risk and do a starfish, a red starfish. So this is a very easy way to do it. Just go ahead and draw your regular star that you do in school, and then just kind of point out the edges like a leaf, like that. And when you color everything, it's gonna end up like a starfish. Look. See that? And maybe some white dots on the sides like that until the point, just to give it a nice effect. And you can go ahead and do some harsh white lines if you want, but I think I'm happy with the results and how this is looking. Let me just lift it up like that. So this was our project of today. Stay tuned for more fun and exciting ways to draw at home, and of course, let's not forget our recycling projects. I'll be waiting for you. Until next time.